One of the most popular celebrities of the hip-hop world, Snoop Dogg, has been investing in the well-known Metaverse for quite a while now. Now, when you hear the word sandbox, what comes to mind? Just a shallow box filled with sand for children to play in. While this definition might be correct, the sandbox being referred to in this video strictly pertains to the digital real estate world called the Metaverse, where it's part of one of the biggest Metaverse platforms right now. But how did Snoop Dogg turn this fast-growing Metaverse into his very own Snoopverse? How did he end up releasing the world's very first music video shot in the Metaverse? How is he investing in the Metaverse and NFTs? Stick around to the end of this video and you'll get all of the answers you need. But if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button so you get notified anytime we drop a new video. Now let's jump right in. The Sandbox, Snoopverse, and NFTs, starting from being an online game in 2012 to becoming a Metaverse platform on November 29th of 2021, Sandbox has gone through an incredible growth. It is currently the largest Metaverse platform in digital real estate. For starters, defining the Metaverse is pretty simple. A Metaverse is a shared virtual space that is very realistic, immersive, and interactive with the use of augmented reality headsets and VR technology. There are several virtual worlds or metaverses where users can engage in different activities that are the result of a mix between physical and digital real estate. In a metaverse, you'll be able to be inside all your online experiences like shopping, meeting friends and family, gaming, attending concerts or events, and even engaging in digital real estate itself. This idea about the metaverse has been around for quite a while, or at least since Neal Stephenson coined the term metaverse in his 1992 novel Snow Crash. There are also references in the gaming world like Roblox, Minecraft, and GTA, so the basics of the concept isn't that unfamiliar. While we already know what a metaverse is, Snoop Dogg has gone further to purchase lots of plots to make the Snoopverse a reality. From NFT sales, exclusive concerts, tour of the virtual reality, copy of his real-life mansion, and purchase of Snoopverse avatars, which can only be used in the Snoopverse itself. The Snoopverse is fast rising in value and popularity, so much that in the past year, someone paid $450,000 to be Snoop Dogg's neighbor in the Snoopverse when one of the virtual estates was put up for sale. The user, simply known as P-Ape, purchased the digital plot of land on the 3rd of December in 2021. Snoop Dogg is an American rapper, a media personality, and a well-known actor. He has since sold over 23 million albums in the United States and over 35 million albums worldwide. Snoop started building his virtual world on Sandbox in September of 2001, and by April 1st of 2022, he released the very first Metaverse music video in history. The video starts with Snoop asking how much his Metaverse is currently worth, and the answer was $4.8 million. This was from the $300,000 he originally started with. His entire NFT portfolio is worth $13.1 million, with the most expensive being the Crypto Pune number 3831, which is worth $2.57 million. In total, Snoop Dogg has 122 plots of land, 67 plots of premium land, and 3 estates. Now that is digital real estate on a wide scale. At this point, I'm sure you're wondering how he's even making money from the Snoopverse besides his sales of NFTs, and why is he so invested in the virtual world? A lot of celebrities are also a part of the Metaverse platform in different ways, but the Dogfather isn't playing at all. Not only did he create the Snoopverse, he also bought Death Row Records and then announced that he will convert the company into the first NFT record label. Snoop has taken over the popular record label that launched his career, and the rapper acquired the records brand at a $50 million value. Snoop Dogg was one of the 3 key artists responsible for the success of the legendary rap label alongside Dr. Dre and Tupac. Could you imagine getting signed up in the Metaverse as a rapper or a singer, but in real life? Think about it, you're none of those, but you still get paid and you still make your money. And Snoop Dogg has got some real big plans, and it brings a lot of questions to mind. How far is he willing to go? If you haven't clicked the subscribe button yet, you might want to take a few seconds to do so, just so you get notified when our next video drops on this topic. But why is Snoop Dogg so invested in the Metaverse platform? For starters, Snoop Dogg is more than a rapper. He's a brand just like every other celebrity. Celebrities know and understand the power of their names and their effects on everyday people. Their names associated with enterprises such as products, endorsement deals, and personal appearances are now being monetized. Monetizing their presence in the Metaverse is an extension of what they're doing in the real world, and that's exactly what Snoop Dogg is doing. In the early 2000s, he became an all-purpose entertainer and entrepreneur, and by launching into the Metaverse, he has created an environment for those who may not necessarily be a fan of his music to connect to his brand in person, which includes fashion, lifestyle, and weed, of course. As you already know, Snoop Dogg loves his weed, but he has built that brand into a multi-million-dollar empire. How does Snoop actually make money on the Snoopverse? Between his already launched three-dimensional avatar collection that players in the Snoopverse are able to create games with, access to his concerts, his events and pool parties, NFT sales, and access to virtual Dogfather items such as his personal car collection, the rapper is actually making thousands and millions of dollars. And that's just the beginning. He also plans to grow virtual cannabis, aka weed, and start up the first virtual restaurant pretty soon in collaboration with his son, Cordell Brodus. The two are really maximizing their metaverse presence, and this is only the beginning. So how can you be a part of the Snoopverse? To even be able to access the Snoopverse, you need to be on the sandbox as a user and with an avatar. Sign up using a digital wallet or social media account, and then sign into the Sandbox Metaverse website's homepage. Make sure your cryptocurrency wallet has been linked and create an avatar. Once you're done with that, you can join the Snoopverse with all its benefits. There are two types of passes: Early Access Pass and the Private Party Pass. Much like the Early Access Pass, the Private Party Pass for the Snoopverse comes with a lot of benefits that ordinary users will not have. The difference between the Private Party Pass from the Early Access Pass is that the Private Pass gives you exclusive access to get a sneak peek into Snoop Dogg's lifestyle, and it allows you to see Snoop's digital life closer than anyone else. For getting this, you will receive an invitation to Snoop's private party, which is what the pass is actually named after. Although the Early Pass has expired already, it was supposed to be before the Snoopverse got launched in early 2022. You see, that's not all though. If you're a huge fan of Snoop Dogg's music and love his concerts or events, or even if you have just wanted to go to his concerts but never really been able to, this pass is just for you. The Private Party Pass owners have access to Snoop's first ever Snoopverse concert and future concerts as well. So if you want to jam to some tunes by your favorite rapper, you definitely and exclusively can. Not to mention, it's also featured the official invitation to the opening of the Cosmo Art Gallery, which is access to the Snoop Avatar collection. You see, only 1,000 passes were available, so whenever another virtual concert will be held, be sure to buy yours as quick as you can. Snoop Dogg is no foreigner to the metaverses and NFTs, and he keeps going deeper into the virtual world of the Snoopverse. From all indications, he isn't planning to stop anytime soon. What do you think about the metaverse and its fast increasing growth? And are you willing to invest in it, or you still feel it might not stand the test of time? Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and for the beginners still trying to understand this concept of digital real estate and want to understand more about the metaverse, watch this video next where I'll break it down into more layman terms for you. I'll see you in the next video.